Alright, we are back with the ReAthlete massage gun. Today we're going to introduce a concept called the upper back module. So sections of the body can be broken down into modules. So it doesn't seem like, oh, we got a whole bunch of body here, what are we going to do with it? We're going to work on this upper back section here. So sometimes with percussive instruments, it can be a little bit too much pressure on the brain. We have John here, so to release the upper neck, we're going to release the upper back. So you can press this button at the bottom to get it started. Press the button at the top. John likes the level 4, so we're gonna get started with it right away. So I like to start at the rhomboids, which is this muscle that goes in between the scapula, aka the shoulder blade, and the spine. This is a very common area of tension, and it's a really great place to start. So from here, you can go around the scapula, going to this corner right here. It's a muscle called levator scapula. It attaches from the shoulder blade up to the little attachments in the neck, and it helps you lift your shoulders up and down, and it's a great place to go from here. Next, we're gonna go on the very top, the top of the trapezius, also a muscle called supraspinatus, which is part of the rotator cuff. So now we're on the shoulder blade itself. This is another part of the rotator cuff. And then from here, you can go to the side just underneath the armpit, a muscle group called teres major and minor. Teres minor is another part of the rotator cuff. So we hear these fancy words, rotator cuff. Oh my gosh, what is that? What are we gonna do? But it's really just a few muscles, the other one being on the inside of the scapula, but we can reach it from this side. Next, we can go underneath the shoulder blade, getting this bottom part here. How you feeling, John?
Oh, that hits the spot.
Yeah. So we're working with a few different strategies. You can go around the shoulder blade, taking care to be gentle when you're hitting bony structures, lifting up on the pressure, hitting this really nice sort of triangle section here. Feels good? And then you can hit this bottom section too, lighting up all these major acupuncture points as well. These points in the rhomboid here being really good for special points for the lung and the heart. But another strategy I wanted to talk about really quickly is the notion of following lines of tension that we talked about before. So we can start at the rhomboids here. We can move over to the scapula. Then we can move over to this next line of the teres major and minor. And so we're covering this upper back module. From here, we can get started with the arm line module, moving down the arm. The concept being, we can release this whole section and it leads into other sections, but all of this is affecting the neck. You don't have to work directly on the spot all the time. You can release the adjacent areas to take pressure off the neck. And that's how we can help each other out using the ReAthlete massage gun.